Taylor Swift is off the hook because Justin Baldoni's team has withdrawn their subpoena. But what is really going on in this situation? TMZ is claiming that sources with direct knowledge told them that Baldoni's side dropped the subpoena after information was voluntarily provided to them. They went on to say that other sources also in the know says that this confirms the validity of the statement made last week that Taylor's involvement with this film was licensing a song. Taylor's spokesperson had given a statement saying that Taylor had no involvement in It Ends With Us outside of the one song. They said that she was not involved with casting or editing or even on the set. A rep for Blake Lively also gave a statement saying that they supported Taylor's team in getting the subpoena thrown out and that they will continue to stand up for any third party who is unjustly harassed during this process. They went on to say that Justin Baldoni's team has always wanted to get Taylor Swift involved in this situation, and I have to agree, they have used Taylor Swift's name in this a lot. It is good for clickbait and PR and to tear a friendship apart, in my opinion. They also said when push came to shove in front of federal court, the rep says that Baldoni's side completely folded. At some point, Baldoni's team will run out of distractions from the actual claims of sexual harassment and retaliation that they're facing. People magazine also reported on the situation, saying that they did reach out to Justin Baldoni's side and Brian Friedman has not gotten back to them yet, but they did get a statement from Blake's reps. They said that they're pleased that Baldoni's legal team has withdrawn their harassing subpoenas to Taylor Swift and her law firm. We supported the efforts of Taylor's team to quash these inappropriate subpoenas directly to her counsel, and we will continue to stand up for any third party who is unjustly harassed or threatened in the process. The Baldoni and Wayfair team have tried to put Taylor Swift, a woman who has been an inspiration for tens of millions across the globe, at the center of this case since day one. Exploiting Taylor Swift's celebrity was the original plan in Melissa Nathan's scenario planning document, and it continues to this day. Faced with having to justify themselves in federal court, they folded. Now that is referring to the document that Melissa Nathan made up and gave to Justin Baldoni's team about how to handle Blake Lively if she came forward with any of her allegations. Interestingly enough, the Daily Mail has also done a story on this situation, but it's a little bit different. They claim to have an insider who told them why Justin Baldoni has withdrawn this. And if you recall, in the legal papers that Blake and Justin have, it shows messages between Melissa Nathan and others to an author, an editor from the Daily Mail who is extremely good friends with Melissa Nathan. Melissa Nathan, who is Justin Baldoni's crisis manager, is allegedly very good friends with this person at the Daily Mail. And in the emails, we saw them having communications about the Daily Mail having a piece that they are ready to run for Melissa when she gave the word. So this insider that Daily Mail has claims that Justin Baldoni's attorney, Brian Friedman, dropped the request for the subpoena, and the reason for doing this is very simple. They got exactly what they were seeking. Sending a subpoena to Taylor and Taylor's response has provided Baldoni's team with everything that they needed. Taylor stated that she was not involved at all, and this is in stark contrast to what Lively has said. Taylor's lack of involvement proves that Blake lied about several very important details in this case. Furthermore, the courts now have information that is documented to show that Blake's attorneys did, in fact, threaten to leak Taylor's private texts. This is backed up by evidence. What evidence? And who is this person that gave this information to the Daily Mail that wouldn't have shared it with TMZ or People magazine? They went on to say Taylor was always considered to be the smoking gun in this, and everyone is extremely pleased with the end results and the information it yielded. They got exactly what they were hoping for and much more. The Daily Mail did include a quote from Blake Lively's team stating, Mr. Baldoni, Mr. Sarowitz, and team continue to turn a case of sexual harassment and retaliation into entertainment for the tabloids, going as far as suggesting that they sell tickets to a concert venue, Madison Square Garden, to witness Miss Lively's deposition, to subpoena Taylor Swift, a woman who's given a voice to millions all over the world. This is a very serious legal matter and not a Barnum and Bailey circus. And Ryan Reynolds seems to agree because he has now tried to sanction Justin Baldoni's legal team, saying he is tired of the utterly frivolous claims. Ryan's team has now hit Justin's team where it hurts, in the pocketbook. So he filed court documents this week requesting monetary sanctions, which they say is in response to the preposterous defamation claims making a mockery of the legal system. Ryan has already claimed that Baldoni took his thin-skinned outrage over a movie character, and decided to go after Ryan in court. Ryan Reynolds has already filed paperwork to have this lawsuit dismissed, but it is clear he's now taking shots at Justin Baldoni's team to say he is way overstepped. His lawyer said, "These are not serious claims. They are a desperate ploy for clickbait headlines that have no place in the federal court system." Baldoni's lawyer, Brian Friedman, of course, responded to these sanctions, saying, "In their latest assault on Mr. Baldoni and the other Wayfarer parties, Miss Lively and Mr. Reynolds are now seeking sanctions on the purported ground that certain allegations in their complaint are frivolous. In fact, it is Mr. Reynolds and Miss Lively's sanction motions that are frivolous." Justin's team dropping Taylor Swift's subpoena, however, is extremely interesting. Are you believing this insider with the Daily Mail that they now have received emails showing Blake Lively's team tried to extort Taylor Swift through private text messages? Or are you thinking this is just more PR and clickbait?